that I'm responsible for, and I'm now in the last kind of 12 months, 18 months, branching into the coach education area. And when I talk about coach education, I'm not just talking about strength and conditioning. So when we go out on the field and I'm demonstrating, when I'm communicating with the athletes, I want you to assess me. I want you to view me as a coach, not a strength and conditioning coach. How I'm communicating, where I'm standing, what I'm trying to do. Is what I'm saying effective or is it not effective? That's the lens you're judging me on today, not just the strength and conditioning. Okay, so I'm happy for that. Let's get going then. So speed and agility, that's what we're talking about. 10 minutes left indoors. Why? Why speed and agility? Why are you talking about that? What is that relevant? Okay, so speed and agility is the fundamental action within the following in terms of football. Breakaways, okay, counter-attack in the defense, both sides of the ball. Okay, beating, evading your opponent, beating a man, okay, all language that we use, not being beaten, so that's what we're talking about, that's the lens we're looking through. That's why it's important. Okay, a little bit more why. We've got to think game speed, okay, we can train footballers like sprinters. Okay, I'm not here to talk in that language. We're going to talk about the context of football and the actions we're asking can improve. Now, I don't have the context that you guys have. I don't know anything about it, but I know about movement. And what I'm going to do is through the drills that we do is taking speed as we explore how we apply that in the context of movement. And that's going to be a lot of fun today. Okay, so we need to develop a game speed program for footballers. Who wants their team to play slow? Okay, the answer to that is, if I could speculate, none of us want to play slow. So, when we talk about game speed development, training for speed and agility is asking questions of our bodies, of your players' bodies, that you can't ask in the gym. We're asking different types of questions of the bodies. Okay, so that's point one. Point two, your players are learning by doing game speed work. Your players are learning to move fast. Okay, it's an opportunity for them to learn how they move their bodies effectively. Okay, so that's a standalone area. Game speed's an opportunity to coach their movement. Okay, so it's a little bit different. It's an opportunity to coach their movement patterns, not just whether the decision was right or wrong. There's something prior to that. Was the movement as effective as it could be? So that's part of what we'll explore outside. And then lastly, game speed is a way of bulletproofing our players to prevent injuries, muscle injuries, hamstrings, hip flexors, groins. These are all becoming more robust as a result of good movement, okay, of developing speed and agility in the right way. That's a big part of the why. How do we know it works? This is the last part of why. Okay, I know it works from my personal experience. Okay, so I've been working with elite level players for about 10, 11 years, and coaching in this area for 14. And here's some things that are general that I've seen with the very, very top players that has improved. Okay, fundamentally they've improved their speed. When we measure it, when we see it, we see an improvement. So it is something we can change. Okay, be optimistic about that. Second one, movement skills. We're talking about the efficiency, we're talking about the ability to repeat these same actions over and over again. That's something I see improve. People actually moving more efficiently than they did, let's say, 6 weeks ago or 6 years ago. Okay, and that's really important. And then lastly, the point that I just made on the slide before, reduced injury. Okay, that is consistent exposure to good movement reduces injuries. Okay, and that's well evidenced. Okay, here's the one. Speed and agility coaching can be equated to like kind of computer game when you sit down and spin the screen, and that screen is two-dimensional. Okay, and that's what coaching is being in this area. It's a screen and it's two-dimensional. You're playing the game. What we need to do, I think, us collectively, people like myself, educators in this area, it's time to elevate speed and agility and game speed to 3D. Okay, so instead of a 2D screen, playing a computer game, talking about putting on a virtual reality headset and they're seeing all the way around. And that's what we're going to do outside. We're going to teach three-dimensional movement. Okay? In the session that we just witnessed, players were moving around like this, all over the place, zigzagging across the field. Okay? Nothing was linear. There wasn't one point from a coaching perspective, there wasn't one movement that just looked like a perfect straight line. Okay? Even if there's a straight line sprint, it's been preceded by some multi-directional movement or it's ended. So what we're talking about outside and from our coaching is 3D. Okay? Rotation, spinning, cutting. So today really what I'm going to focus on, there's lots of different ways we can focus on improving game speed. I'm going to focus on agility. I'm just going to focus on one part of agility and just layer that through a session that you can see. I might approach that with your players. So how are we going to do it? This is just a little bit of my practical experience, how we approach game speed. Everything we do works towards making them better at their game speed. So that means everything we do in the gym, on the field, okay, that underpins, let's say, your football program, the rugby program, the hockey program. Everything's about making them jump better, okay, making them sprint better, accelerate better, or change direction better. So that's what these movements that we're going to work on outside are aimed at doing. That's the how. And we need to do it consistently. We need to do it every single week, and that's where we're getting these improvements. I'm telling you, improvements in the very best players. Taking some players from here to here that are already 10 years experience as a professional athlete. It still works. And we need to be really consistent with it. I'm not asking for time. We don't need to change our whole program. What we're going to do outside is a 10, 15-minute session. You could call it warm-up if you want. For me, I'm calling it something else. It's game speed. It's about speed and agility. Okay, and we'll hear that as a language we use and how the players react to it. This is going to make them better. It's going to make them move more efficiently in the space that we're seeing with our eyes and the space that we're coaching. And that's what we're going to do is teach them to move there with a greater degree of signal. Okay, it's like fiber optic broadband. That's what we're getting rather than the old dial-up, bad reception. Okay, that's what we're trying to do with their movement. So for us to do that, that's the kind of pattern of work that we approach it. Okay, just finally then, what I'm giving today is just a synopsis. Let's call it a 20-minute recipe, 20-minute time. That's all we're covering. And we could do that for jumping, we could do that for accelerating, we could do it for sprinting. Today we're focused on agility. Typically with agility, I approach it from an attacking sense and a defensive sense. Because when you're on the ball, your agility is a little different from when you're defending. Okay, the patterns of movement are slightly different. But we're just going to generalize it into one thing today of just cutting or changing direction. Okay, so that's the menu today. The recipe we'll take the players through inside. But this is the model I want to use for every single component of how I'm coaching, and that's what I'm saying at the very start. When you're assessing me as a presenter and as a coach, we're thinking about how I coach, and this is my recipe for how I coach. I'm going to start by saying what we're going to work on. Okay, this is what we're working on today. This is my model for building intensity through the speed session. So we're taking a position, we're making it faster. Okay, we're giving it some context, and then we're going to apply it to the game. So it's like climbing a ladder towards the match. Okay, so we will finish with something with a ball, something. There's a scenario, something that really allows them to bring what we were practicing into the game under this umbrella of movement training. And at the very end, the way I approach it is some type of check-in mentally, and what I'm trying to do here is reinforce the really good stuff that we just covered, or pick out one learning. And that's it. And you've all seen this before, but what I'm suggesting is this is the appropriate way that we approach even movement training. Okay, because this just looks like a half-decent session working on any component. So that's the menu. Okay. For today, you've got a little handout, and what we're going to do is I'm going to just go out. I haven't met the players. I'm going to say hello to the players. What we're going to do is we're going to group, and if we can group a little bit closer together, I don't need as much space on the field because we're going to be a little tighter together. I've got the stuff set up, and I'm going to work through with the players a drill. Okay, that'll start. Prime positions, and then we'll move on and we'll build the intent, and I'll show you how, and I'll explain it as we go. Okay, and it's going to be good fun, and hopefully you'll respond pretty well to it. And at the very end, I'll be hanging around post session, and if anybody wants to chat or ask questions about that, I'll see you there. Okay, as opposed to now. So what I've touched on is the what. What are we talking about here? Speed and agility. Why is it important? And I believe that it is. movement from their legs, how we move around the field. And now we're going to go out and I'm going to show you the why. Okay, sorry, the how of how I deliver it, the how. And I'm talking about all of these things together as the coach and so you do. Just have it. Just nice and slow, and we're going to learn the position, okay? For me to move this direction, okay, you're going to use your right leg. Okay, you guys are going to use your right leg. So the position I want you to get into, really simple, with your right leg on the line is that. Okay, get into that position right now. Let those arms go free. Okay, put all that weight onto the right leg. Put it onto the right leg. Okay, that allows you to push from there to here. Okay, really simple. From there, what we're going to do is just switch. Okay, so from here, I want you to switch. Left leg, go. Switch, back to right. Switch. 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 Pause, stand up, rest. Good work. You guys are moving well today already. Okay, key thing when we're switching, okay, is that we're going to lean in the direction we want to go. If I'm switching and going this way, okay, I want to lean that way. Okay, so really, really simple. For me, I'm walking towards you guys. I want to go here. Okay, I'm going to use this leg to push, and I'm going to lean that way. Okay, that allows me to push that direction. Okay, so this time, when we do it, we're going to build the speed of the movement up. Okay, we're going to wind it up like a clock. Are you ready to wind it up like a clock? Okay, cool. Hold right leg, get ready to switch. Right leg. Okay, what way are we leaning? If we're on our right leg, what way are we leaning? We want to go this way. Lean, lean, lean. Ready? Switch. 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 Pause. And what you guys are seeing is, as we increase the intensity of the drill, we're seeing that lean, and we're really starting to move. Nice way to start. Okay, we haven't done any running at all. This is just a nice way to start. Safe, but what we're doing is we're teaching a really important point. The position of our body dictates how efficiently we move. Okay, if I'm trying to defend in this space here, I want to cut off this leg and lean that direction. Really, really simple. Everybody agree? Nice and simple? But it's the speed of what you're doing it that matters. Okay? So remember, if I'm on my right leg, okay, I'm trying to go to the left. Okay, I'm cutting off that side. Okay, watch my movement from behind. I'm going this way. Okay, cut. Look at that lean. Okay, one more time. Keep watching. I'm going to cut off the left leg. Okay, I'm going this way. Cut. Look at that lean. Okay, ready to go? This time I'll build it up on the whistle. Okay, stand up high to begin. Stand up high. Okay, set. Pause. Okay, nice work. Nice work. Yes, good stuff. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just go from you guys. Okay, just get into pairs for me. And then you guys just hang out there, okay, and watch the next drill. Okay, cool? Alright, good stuff. So, first drill, prime positions. Okay, before the session started, I told them what we're going to do. Now we're all bought in. Okay, now we know where we're going. Okay, we're going to build this up. What I'm going to do today is just keep challenging you. Okay, right the way up until you get the ball in your hands, and we're going to do some 1v1s right at the end, see who's the best at agility. Okay, who wants to compete against each other? Who's going to win? Okay, we'll see at the end. Don't worry, don't answer you. Okay, so next drill. And what I'm doing now is just building the intensity and the excitement. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun when we go 1v1, and we know that now. But what we're doing here is practice for how good we're going to be at the end. Alright, so I've got some back bands laid out. We literally only need to be one or 2 meters beyond them. So you guys that are in your pairs, it's a band between two. You guys that aren't working, just come forward. Okay, what I started, and just for I want to keep re-emphasizing what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how we've approached it. So rather than go into small groups and treat it like a speed session, I've got everybody working right off the bat together, getting that sense of movement and excitement about the session, and we're going to build from that into something that requires more effort. Okay, one partner with me, please. Just one partner. I need a teammate. Next drill then. So you're going to hold the band. Thanks, dude. Okay, and just move back a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start just like the previous drill, and all I'm going to do is use this band. Okay, it doesn't need to be a band, it can be anything, because this is going to challenge me in what I've just done. Okay, so rather than starting on the switch positions. Okay, I'm starting up tall, and all I'm doing is drive and cut away. That's it. Okay, now this makes it hard for me. So what do I need to do? If this makes it, thank you, I gotta work harder. What does that mean? In agility terms, that means I gotta push more. Okay? I'm thinking there's a defender right there, and I've just received the ball. I gotta drive into that space, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, you guys are gonna get into pairs, we're gonna work on it. When I blow the whistle, you're gonna cut and drive away, okay? So just like this, cut, drive away. Literally 2 meters. Reset, we're gonna do a set of them on the whistle. Ready, 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 cut, drive away. Everybody good with that? Clear, okay, remember, it's about beating the opposition, okay? It's about winning the space. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Everybody good? We'll start on left leg so everybody's facing the crowd. Start on left leg, start tall. Get ready. Left leg, just turn on the right. So we've got everybody working at the same time. Okay, ready? Ready? Cut, push away, reload. Ready to go. Big push, let's see you push away from that line. Pause there, nice, switch with your partners. Second player coming in. Here's how you do it better than the first group, okay? If we can, okay? If we can do it even better. When I cut off this leg to go here, it's how far I can push. Okay, that's what's important. How far? Get your body away from this line. See that line? Body away as far as you can. All good? All right, ready? Push as far as you can. Nice work. Looks good. Push further. A little faster too. Okay, nice. Okay, swap back in. So pause there, Phil. Pause there. That's good. You guys can relax. Clear understanding of what you're trying to achieve. Yeah. So you're trying to work against that band. Push against it. Use this leg to really cut to the space. Okay. So just to summarize, then you guys can relax. To summarize, we started slow and we're building it up. Now we need to add some layer of context and speed. Okay. That's what we're going to do now in the next group. So we'll just move forward and we'll use the second group. Okay, you guys can rest, leave the band where they are. That second group, if you guys can come into it. Here, the blue and the greens, we can be either side of that. We've got three channels. Okay, I'm going to split you, and you're going to go even numbers in each, and there's only one person working at a time. Okay. Sorry, I can barely see the code. Okay, so this is the grade I'm going to work on. I'm going to just jog in, okay, and then I'm going to cut, just like I did with the band, and I want to imagine the band's pulling me. I'm going to cut and drive back into that space. Okay, so that's off my right side. Okay, so and then I'm going to go off that left. Now just to show you that picture, when I cut off my left side, okay, my body's leaning to the right. Okay, it's a fast action, but we're pushing as if the band's pulling us back. Okay, cool. Now what I'd like us to do is set up the drill, and then I'll get everybody going at once. Okay, so just middle facing the blue cone. Okay, and then another group, green cone facing the blue. Here, and then one more green cone facing the blue. Just keep going down, that's the edge of that one. Just keep going. So just spread right across, so we got 5, that's you guys, next group 5, and then a third group. Green and blue, yeah. So what I'm trying to create here is, I'm by myself, I'm working with a group. It's about quality of movement, it's about intent. The players know that, I've explained that. Okay, we've prepped for this as a group, but now it's time for me to coach somebody. Okay, to really give an example, to really help somebody be better. We're going to use the blue cone, we're going to cut off our right side. Okay, then the second man's going to use the blue cone, cut off his right side, back to the green. Third man, cut off the blue cone, back to the green. Okay, then we'll go for the second man in this queue. Okay, we'll then work. Second man in this queue, so I'm getting to see every single player, okay? Roll into it, fellas, let's go. Let's see you cut and drive, break that band. Good learning. Just pause. This group pause till you finish. Okay, then this next group's away. Good stuff. Hold third group. Good. Push away faster out of that cut. Third group.
Third group back.
Okay, first group. Okay, I want to see everybody. First group, away you go. Good. Cut and drive. Explode out of that cut. Second group. Okay, good lean. Third group. Good lean. That's where you want to go, to the left. So we're leaning towards that side. That's really nice. First group. Okay, pause. Really nice, fellas. Really nice. One thing to work on next time. We never pause in our movement. Watch my movement. I'm in, I'm cutting, and I'm going. There's no pause, no delay. It's not a train station. Okay, we're not waiting for anything. When you cut, you go into the space. That's how you win. That's how you beat the man. Ready? First group, go. Building the intensity. Okay, cut, go. Change the speed. Yes. Cut, go. Change the speed. Yes. Great work. Pause, pause. Really nice. So what I'm just sharing with everybody is the flow. I know it's a little bit artificial, but I'm managing the group in a way that it can add value to each person. Each player here, you're being coached by me. Okay, I'm by myself. Let's say there's 20 guys here. So it's just one way of making sure. Okay, I'm taking what 2 minutes did describe the drill, and I'm getting really good coaching impact. That second time we went, we were much better, weren't we? Okay, much better. Okay, now, let me add some context, players. This little jog forward, the slower we do this, the easier it is to cut. Okay? The faster we run in, the harder it is to cut. Are you ready for the challenge? Okay, the challenge is run in faster. What are you doing by running in faster? The guy behind you, I just want him to pull your shirt once before you go. Just pull his shirt. You're getting away from a defender. You're creating space. Okay, so the drill is the same. The way we're doing it is different. It's harder. Okay, it has context. Pull his shirt and he goes and breaks into the space. Remember, we're approaching the cut faster. That's harder, so it's harder this time. Ready? First group. Second group. You pull his shirt, he's getting away, he's breaking free. Third group. Pause there, cool. So it's taking me some time. Now they clearly understand it. Okay, it's time for everybody to get some reps in. Okay, so you guys, you all work at the same time. So the first 3 players will all work. Then the next 3. Okay, ready? First 3, go! Next 3, go! Next 3, go! It's a right foot cut now. Okay, we've got to cut to the right. So left leg cut. We're cutting to the right. Go! Faster in makes it harder. Are you ready for the challenge? Go! Faster in makes it harder. Yes, cut away. There's no pausing now. This is awesome. Go! Okay, nice. Drive away. Good movement. Well done, fellas. Pause. Okay, so now everybody's getting some turns. Okay, much more dynamic session. Much more like what a session should be like, but I've taken some time just to make sure they understand exactly what we need out of this movement. Because this movement is important. Now the context for the players is that simple cut happens thousands of times again. So if we can improve your ability just to do one well, then it's your job to do lots of them well. Okay? So we just practice that one simple cut. Okay, your job now is to repeat it over and over again. Okay, you ready for that challenge? Okay, we're going to just take a break. Take a break now. Okay, players, you can relax for a second. Within the session structure, we talked about positions, then we talked about bringing intent. We've got that right now. For me, that's what intent looks like. It feels like, you can hear it. It's awesome. Players are really motivated to run as fast as they can now. The effort level's right up here. Now it's about adding some context, okay? And you guys will be much better at that than I will. But what I'm talking about as context is bringing the ball in, okay? They might need to travel with the ball, okay? They might need to receive a pass, okay? And when we do that, what I'm looking for is that our intensity of our movement stays at 100%. Okay, so we had some balls out. Okay, we had some balls out. If we can just get one to each group, and we'll just do one set on 1 minute with maximal intensity. Okay? I need one player. The guys who have been resting at the back, just come in. 30 seconds left. Up and explode into the space, beating the defending player. Good energy, good work, okay? Nicely done. So we're adding some context, some element of skill. It doesn't matter what you guys want to layer into that, okay? As long as it adds context, it adds challenge to it, receiving the ball. Yeah, so that's the idea. We're adding a layer. There's no reason why this can't prepare them nicely for your session. So that's just to give you a flavour. Okay. For all the players, you can just come into the middle, please. Good work so far. You ready for one final challenge? Yeah? We're going to finish, fellas, on 1v1. Okay? Whenever we do this, everything I've given you before, don't worry about it. Okay, this is just about you having fun and trying to beat the player. Okay, cool with that? Alright, so don't worry about what I've been coaching you, just have fun in that. Let me show you what the drill looks like, okay, and then we'll execute it. Okay, so we're going to use the D here. Can I just have one attacker green, please, this green, one defender and the blue in behind. Okay, so this green coming right here and the blue in behind. And then they just have a feeder of ball in here. So we need all the balls just banked up. And then we can just split the group in half, okay, and just drop in behind. Just like that. Maybe a group of 6. Okay, so this is the what of the drill. I'm going to control the defending player. Okay, you're going to defend. You're going to attack. Okay, and this is an opportunity to practice what we've just worked on. Okay, but you're free. You're free to explore it in your own way. You're going to receive the pass. I can barely see you. We're on the red cone. Okay, right there. So you're feeding in. Okay, you're going to go in and receive the ball. Okay, the defender's going to track you. I'm just playing with him in terms of how much space and time you have. Okay, your job is to receive the ball, cut, and beat him. Okay, so we're playing this direction. This is where you're scoring. Comfortable? Don't worry about shooting for now, just so we can repeat the drill. Thanks, great question though. Absolutely, you might want to do that, okay? Alright. On the attacker, okay. Whenever you want to move, take away. Okay, next two ready to go, just you guys ready to go. Pause there, drill's over. Great work. Okay, next two just banked up in here. So just have a series, you guys. Just come into here. Perfect. So we'll want to load this up, and maybe have a few more. We just want to load this up, so as soon as one of the group finishes, we're ready to go. Okay, pause. Absolutely. You're just trying to beat him. You're just trying to beat him. Yeah, get beyond them. Get into the space beyond them. That's all you're trying to do. Just pause. Okay, so all players, you're comfortable with the drill. Okay, you're comfortable with the drill. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay. Yep, when you're ready. Pause there. Nice work. Okay, so I'm just taking this opportunity to just zoom in on what's happening in here. Okay, what we're seeing is that player receives initially. Okay, he's got his back to goal and he's cutting, just like we've been practicing. That's the first one. The second player that went then had maybe another 2 or 3 different cuts that came in. But that's what we've just practiced. That's the intensity we've just worked on within that. Okay, so this is a beautiful opportunity. So you guys just all come through and just bank up in here. Yeah, so we'll all come through, and we'll just let this run for a second. Just allow me to chat over the top of it a little bit. Okay, defending players, as soon as the attacker moves, just count to 2, and then you go get him. Okay, so one defender ready. As soon as he's set, you're allowed to go whenever you want. Okay, and then next 2 guys, then you'll fill in. Okay, so once these guys, you guys are done, okay, count to 2 and then you can defend it. Okay? On you, just on you. Yeah. So again, we're working to create the space. There's a cut, he's opened up his hips, nice work. Second cut to create the space, beautiful. Next 2 away. This defender. Beautiful turn. Next 2. And you guys that are just hanging, okay, you can just walk around and just join into the back of this drill. Just change the speeder there just so that we're not getting bored on that side. Pause there, okay, matched you up, really good defense. Okay, you guys, will you do me a favor? Let's just walk this one, okay, defender through, okay, so just walk it, and when I call pause, I want you to pause, okay? Here you come. Yes, defender. Pause. Okay, so the defender's movement was pretty linear to track him into that space. Okay, when the attacker turns and cuts, the defender's action was basically the same thing. He had to cut and move into the space, okay, because they started here, he ended up here. Just for him to move to the left, he's had to cut and go there. Okay, the speed of that and the efficiency of that movement determines how much space he has. Okay, one way we can play around this for loads of talented players just to make this harder. You ready for one more really hard challenge? Okay, we're going to have 3 defenders. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whichever number I call, you're going to defend. Okay, so we're just different angles. Okay, attacker, same job. You only got to beat one player. Okay, break 3. Nice. And pause. Pause. Cool. Just relax there. Guys, thank you. Okay, really good work so far. Really helped me out on that. Okay, and thanks for bringing that effort and intensity into every single drill that you've done. Okay, really appreciate that. And if I can, then, and you guys, you're done for now. Okay, and just one more time. If I can just give these guys, it's a big hand for helping me out on that. Else can just come a wee touch closer, just in terms of the space in the field. Thanks very much, fellas. So we kept it really super simple in terms of the layers. Always, I think the important thing here for these guys is why we're doing something, and you know that much better than me. Okay, but I've just demonstrated in the form of a 15 or 20 minute recipe of how we layer that up. We teach position, something that matters, the position, okay? And that helps understanding. And one thing that I would bring into that scenario at the end is just reinforcing the really good positions. You know, this is the why of why we're doing it, okay? This is why we started over here to practice this. So it's a wonderfully kind of simplistic way of doing it. Positions, intent, context. Okay, and that's really it. I think what we can do is we can all agree something as simple as a cut. There's probably maybe 10 or 15 different agility strategies that we're going to use. This session isn't meant to kind of represent all aspects of movement on the field, just to give you a flavour of one. As I say, you probably do the same thing for jumping, you know, and build it up in the same way. And when we build up in that way, I think there's a logic to it that the players understand. Okay, we can teach the position, then we bring some intent. Once they show that, they can transfer that into a drill. Okay, so as I say, sprinting, changing direction, accelerating, agility, they all follow very similar principles for me, and that's how I would perhaps approach it in a 15 to 20 minute window, and I would be repeating that very same recipe over and over and over again on these different areas of movement for how we move on these fields, okay, such as that. So I'm really happy to just kind of receive and hear any kind of comments, questions that we want to just now, and if there's not any of those, I'll be hanging around. If anybody wants to know more about me or about speed and agility, you can just check me out on my website. I do courses and stuff in that area. I'm really happy to kind of to chat to anybody about that kind of stuff. So I'm happy to receive any questions just now.
Do you work on that kind of stuff in every session, or just
Well,
once a week? Or?
that's up to however you guys know your kind of content and structure better. From my approach, I'd be working on some element of game speed every single week. And that isn't any longer than about 15 minutes in the pro athletes. Like we'll sprint every week. But as I say, also everything we do in the context of our gym-based work is trying to persuade our bodies to move better on the field. Like every single aspect of what we do, has to relate to jumping, sprinting, changing direction, or skill development. Everything we do. Otherwise, we're wasting our time, in my view. But there's the intent. It's a great question. The intent in which they're moving, in that middle drill and towards the end, like that 1v1 scenario is maximal in nature, and I think that creates an opportunity for the body to learn that perhaps is different when there's a complexity to the skill. Whether the decision's right or wrong, that adds a layer of complexity that might slow our movement down a little bit. So I think working on it as a separate session, just for a small bit, has benefits. So I would encourage you to explore that, whatever it is for you. It might be, this team's brilliant on high balls or restarts or something, and that week it might be jumping. So it can still relate to your game plan, but it's the intensity of our practice that matters. And when we truly practice with that intensity, our movement improves.
Would you incorporate that in match day, or?
I would say maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, of something. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think something with maximal intensity. As long as we're not doing too much, it makes us feel good, makes us feel more alert, and primes our bodies for, I'm not sure. Maybe at the end of warm-ups, we'll maybe finish on some short sprints, or, But I think there's no reason why we can't use warm-ups and match day warm-ups as an opportunity to keep learning and reinforcing good positions. And there's a complexity to it. I've covered a tiny amount of movement, and you can see when we went to 1v1, guys weren't just doing that simple cut, they were doing other stuff. And I understand those movements, but we can't possibly cover them all. But I think you pick one thing and just keep.
And about physical preparation, and before you get up to that, actually cutting, for...
Yeah, absolutely. What we would traditionally do is a group movement kind of session just for 10 or 15 minutes prior to coming on field. That's typically how we do it, particularly when the weather's not great. But having said that, what I've done is started with just slow, like the movement speed to do that, is pretty slow, and then we've built that up into runs and into 1v. So,
is there an age then? Would it be age relevant as well? From maybe 12 above, you might say we can work on that a wee bit better, or
absolutely.
and just guides.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the session there isn't too dissimilar to what I do with pros, and it's not too dissimilar to what I probably do with younger guys.
Yeah.
It might just take a little bit longer in each section. So that early stuff, I might just take a little bit longer, make sure they understand, and that's where in the design of the session and where I put myself and how we create the drill flow is taking the time to coach each person and then move on. So we might do 15 minutes of the lower level stuff and just maybe 5 of the more complex things, and then just that ratio just goes that way then, so the better the athletes and the more they understand it. That working over here on the lines not going to excite their bodies as much as doing 1v1s and the crack and having the competitiveness to it, and the flow of the session didn't really allow you to get that feel, but I think I've shown you the menu at least for today. But those are
them understanding the relevance is a good thing. Usually sometimes we might just go, this is what we're doing, and not explain the relevance of it, but that building the progression and then finishing, and you say we're going to finish in 1-on-1, they know.
Absolutely.
It's like our minds as much as our bodies.
Yeah, it's just one thing, isn't it? Everybody poke yourselves in the eye there.